So one of the important things about EcoChemPro is that it doesn't leave a residue behind on floors. One of the greatest workers' comp claims and problems with OSHA is slip and fall. So it's very important that you extract grease and residue off the floor so that it gives a more friction to the floor after. So we're going to take an area here, just going to foam a little circle in an area that looks like it does have a little bit of grease and grime, and then we're going to come back and clean it. So now you can actually, you'll begin to see it extract the grease and change the color of the foam. Already, you see? It'll become brown. Let's let that sit for a few minutes.
Pick them up.
We could rinse this with water, you would see. Oh, let's go in the pool. See, it's so concentrated on there.
Wow.
There it is. See it? See how the dry spots are coming?
Oh yeah.
It looks the same about here.
Yeah.
That's the before. Nice.
Okay, now I'm going to just spray this area. Just a small area so we can see the difference. You can already see that running down. So this area, and we'll get a wet cloth and wipe in about a minute.
Wow.
Great. Okay, now it's important on any access stairways that you remove dirt and grime and any kind of grease that can cause slip and fall. So we're going to do only one step here in the middle just to show the difference, and I'm going to give it a good spray down. This way you can compare the one above it and the one below.
This is a 50-50 solution?
This is a ready to use, which is the 50-50, which is what it's built for.
So now we know. Oh my goodness. This is hilarious. It's unbelievable. Remarkable.
Where you didn't.
So I'm going to come back with a dry. And you can rub, and you're not getting anything on there at all. As you can see, that's pretty dirty.
Yeah.
All right. You get a picture of that. And I'm going to spray some areas here. Now, if you look, you can already see. Do you see it drawing the grease?
Yeah.
You can see it pulling it already. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do there. Now we're gonna do a spot there. Okay. typically I follow up with a dry towel. Look at the difference. I want you to run your finger. There's another area. We hadn't waited that long either. Okay. And this is pretty thick, as you can see. So sometimes we use concentrate when it's really, really bad. But let's just... Okay, and that's really bad. Okay, you can see that hadn't been cleaned in a long time. All right, so I may take another application, and I may just let that sit.
Impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. See, I come back with a dry just so you can see. Now I want you to do this.
Kelly, you don't show that with the Degreaser.
Look,
That video.
I want you to take...
Because then I have to do it in the entire house.
Take your finger, and you won't get any grease where you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to show you, I'm going to just lightly do it. I put a little water on the, and I just like to do one little area. Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing.
And that's specifically the surface where people are sliding on or slipping on. Or
That's
something
correct.
Like that, you know? that's
So,
something that-
so this kind of surface is often used on floor surfaces, which is why it's so important to reduce slip and fall. And you can see the difference? See how you can see there's no grease.
Look at me. I'm trying not to.
Okay.
Now, how long do you let it sit now?
Well, what we'll do, since that's been there a while and probably never been cleaned, is we can brush a little bit, just kind of loosen it up.
I shouldn't make it look so easy because then Teresa makes me do it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's already uploaded. Is it?
And then those areas on the floor.
That was 1 minute sitting.
Okay.
Wow.
Where's now? This is oxidized. The paint is oxidized, so you're never going to be able to fully clean. You'll always get some kind of color off of oxidized paint, but you can see the difference as you rub that as that.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to use with the EcoChemPro ready to use. And I'm just going to give it a good spray down. You can already see it extracting on the dirt.
A higher, more viscosity.
Yeah, it's higher viscosity on the concentrate.
So it's more sticky, more soapy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So we haven't waited long on this, but let's just see what it does without waiting. And we've already sprayed a little bit on it, so let's see. Got a damp cloth. Let's just look.
In no time.
Exactly.
Wow.
So this is what you do on heavy equipment?
Yeah.
something like that, where you hope that it uses or takes off a lot of the contaminants, whatever it is, okay? Grease.
And that's what we do in other industries and on equipment. Is we foam a large area and then come back with just pressure washers. Wow.
Really can say wow. So basically, if you would wash over it now, it would have the same effect. It's just that you happen to have it around, okay?
Then I'll just come back with it dry, and you can see what residual may be, if any.
You didn't watch, so this.
Keep in mind, this has never ever been cleaned. Ever.
Now remember, this is the concentrate. By the way, it won't hurt you. It'll take the grease off of your hand.
000 and everything.
Yeah, so if you get it on your jeans or clothing,
It doesn't stay.
just spray it down, let it sit. Maybe if you want to rub it in, throw it in the washer. Won't hurt and won't take the color out. And I'll show you something here. As you see, that's a nick in the paint, so there's nothing there. It may look dirty, but it's not. It's just the paint on it.